There are a lot of wonderful chances to take in life that will help you become more successful as time goes on. Our lives would be devoid of any significance if we were never confronted with difficulties and need to perform to the best of our abilities in order to discover original solutions while taking use of all available chances. The key to getting the most out of our lives and finding happiness in the process of accomplishing our goals is to cultivate our own sense of creativity. Today we will be looking at top 10 life hacks for success. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to our channel. Number 1. Doing self-analysis by identifying the strengths and weaknesses. There is not a single person in this entire planet who is perfect enough to carry out any of the jobs on the very first attempt. To complete the task with the utmost self-assurance and commitment, it is necessary for each and every one of us to have a grasp of our own personal capabilities, both strengths and flaws. Everyone should make an effort to keep things grounded by taking a realistic perspective, and things should be treated as if they are as straightforward as possible, without the problems being made more difficult by having a pessimistic mindset. The ability to create goals and evaluate one's own capabilities, both strengths and weaknesses, plays a significant part in being able to lead a happy and successful life in the future. Number 2. Stop comparing yourself to others. Keeping a competitive attitude is beneficial in some ways, but maintaining a tendency toward jealousy and sinking further into the bottomless pit of frustration that you create for yourself by comparing yourself to others is not at all feasible for the development of your personality. Anyone should have faith in themselves and should never engage in the habit of comparing themselves to others, since this kind of behavior can only lead to a life that is more pessimistic and closed-minded. Shah Rukh Khan, one of the most successful actors in Bollywood history, was once reported as saying, "I never compare myself to others, instead, I have the fight with myself to go ahead steadily towards success." One must pursue his or her own passion and go without the need to constantly compare oneself to others. Number 3. Attitude of positiveness and living in the present. There is no way to know what the future holds for any of us, so all we can do is focus on the here and now and do everything we can to set ourselves up for success in the years to come. The question is, therefore, what are the advantages of adopting a negative mentality, and what are the consequences of constantly thinking negatively in our day-to-day lives? The correct response is neither one thing nor another. Therefore, rather of having a pessimistic outlook, one should work to cultivate a positive mentality in order to deal with any challenge and discover the most effective answers. Because of this positivity, human beings are equipped with positive energy that is packed with the strengths necessary to find the shortest solution to any situation. Number 4. Do not overthink. The majority of us have a problem with overthinking, which puts us in a position where we have to analyze critically even about very unimportant matters individually. When this pattern of behavior is continued over time, it eventually gives rise to a form of psychological disorder and places the human mind in a state in which it is unable to determine the appropriate response to any of the challenges it faces. Therefore, it is recommended to think fast and make decisions in order to solve even the most difficult situations in a short amount of time. Number 5. Follow the fact and do not be over-egoistic. Ego is something that cannot be completely disregarded, at least not up to a certain point, yet, being overly egocentric is obviously quite risky for the goodwill of our future. Therefore, it is advisable to not be too arrogant towards the goal of being a faux security guard for the ego. If you want to be much more successful and have a life that is full of happiness and joy, you need make an effort to grasp the situations, accept the facts, and overlook being overly egoistic. Number 6. Always be open-minded. A person's limited mentality will never allow them to spread their wings and soar freely across the open success of the sky. People who have open minds do not suffocate themselves inside the confines of their own limited thought, rather, they believe in the worth and significance of the ideas and experiences of others. Being open-minded fosters a sense of adaptability within a person, which, in turn, results in the individual receiving a greater number of favorable responses from the general public. Furthermore, open-minded people earn the reputation of being humble and kind individuals, which brings them a higher level of social prestige and repute. Number 7. Keep on learning and educating yourself. Education that is approached with a mindset of in-depth learning and the maintenance of information regarding all of the necessary things is never wasted. It is therefore encouraged to keep on acquiring more and more understanding about the field of worry together with other stuffs as well for the purpose of being in a permanently standing posture amid the gathering. Create a routine out of reading books, recording your day-to-day activities in a journal, and keeping up with current events, along with the habit of reading books. 8. Putting oneself in the company of others who have a positive attitude. A person's ability to bolster or deplete their resilience is significantly influenced by the people in their friend group. It is always recommended that, in order to make day-to-day growth and achieve ongoing success, one maintain a good mentality and be in constant contact with other people who have a positive outlook on life. Number 9. Develop a habit to say no. The majority of individuals are uncomfortable directly denying that there is an issue by simply replying no. But in order to take charge and move forward down the road to success, one must learn how to answer no. To avoid potentially lethal sensations of tension, it is necessary for people involved in any kind of career to make this practice a regular part of their lives. If the circumstances are favorable and it is possible to proceed with the plan, then you should accept the suggestion without hesitation. On the other hand, if the circumstances are unfavorable and not favorable, then you should directly deny the request by stating no and be happy about it. Number 10. Do not hesitate in giving gratitude to others. People who are cooperative are deserving of both the word and the feeling of gratitude. If someone is truly cooperative and supportive of your ideas, you should constantly show gratitude to that person by embracing their collaboration and using a statement that is analogous to thank you. This will not only make the other person happy, but it will also make you happy. This is one of the best habits to get into if you want to feel a revolutionary change inside your body and live your life in a way that is happier and more joyous. That's end for today's video. Which are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.